What we're doing on campus today is really exciting. We're doing a workshop called the iCrab Dance and Coding. We're taking three things and bringing them together to solve a problem. What's the problem? We want to tell the community about the effects of global warming on the crab population. And the idea is that we're making a video, which is why we have the green screen behind us, because we're making a video to inform the community about what's happening with climate change and how it's affecting crabs.
We were trying to think of an issue that really is specific to kind of our area that kids might enjoy learning about. And the crabs, the hypoxia that happens off the Oregon coast is really kind of a unique phenomena. And having more people aware of the fact that it's happening and that it's something relatively new is really important.
And good and go. Dead crabs.
The goal of today's camp was to teach kiddos who live close to the coast what's happening to our crabs because of climate change. Coding and science and dance, all these things are interconnected. They take a lot of classes in high school and elementary school, middle school that feel really siloed, like math is separate than science is separate than creative arts, but really all these things are interconnected. So we tried to weave together the dance and the science and coding.
My favorite part was probably the coding. I like the fact that you can change every part of it.
So they coded the colors of the LEDs. So in the case of oxygen, they chose the color red when it was oxygen rich, and when it was oxygen poor, they chose the color blue, or they coded the color blue.
We need to help learn about the environment more. My favorite part of the camp today is the dancing that we did earlier. We were dancing with fans, and the moves were really, really fun.
In order to get the campers, who some of them never danced before, to the point where they could perform in front of the green screen, what we did was we used the movement from the crabs, the movement of the water or the ocean, and the movement of the wind. We used that recreated movement, and that's how we created our dance.
Well, we're learning about crabs, and we're coding and dancing and doing fun stuff like that. It's important to learn about climate change and what's happening to crabs, because if they're endangered and we don't learn about the crabs, then we can't help them.
So what you guys are going to do, you guys are going to be there, and you guys are going to keep the water going there.
I'm hopeful that participants will come away with an intuitive understanding of the dynamic nature of coastal hypoxia. In learning and performing the dance, they will experience directly how changing wind and water movements cause variability in oxygen levels.
My favorite part today is probably being able to dress up like a crab.
Seeing the kids go from being a little bit kind of humdrum this morning, what are you doing, to excited and fighting over who got to wear the crab costume and move in a new way.
And they all worked together to help each other and build on each other's strengths, right? Because that's what we need in this interconnected world, is folks with different strengths working together to solve challenging problems like climate change.